Welcome to the age of the Italian Rococo. We'll be looking at the years 1723 to 1750. So come on, let's take a look and enjoy. In the 18th century, the great families of the early Renaissance were now extinct. The finances of petty kingdoms of Italy were at a low ebb. Venice and the papacy alone maintained their power and prestige. As the elite of Venice squandered their time and resources in pleasure and vanity, trade and industry was at a standstill. Italian Rococo furniture and decoration is often labeled, quote, Venetian. Furniture at this time was imitating French design. Venice was a center for lacquered furniture in the 18th century. The work was less fine than that of the north and even further removed from the Oriental originals. A cheaper substitute, known as lacca contraffata, was made by gluing colored cutout prints, often designed by well-known artists, onto a gesso ground and then varnished. One of the few remaining lacca contraffata pieces is depicted in this slide. Take a look at the furniture piece and reflect on the definition of lacca contraffata and the quality of work. Console tables such as this are placed against a wall and are used as decoration, pillars for decorative objects, or supports for large wall mirrors. Many console tables were produced in the 18th century. This chest of drawers or commode utilizes what we call a Bombay shape, and Bombay is spelt B-O-M-B-E, and the places that it flares out is right here on the side and also right here in the middle of the chest of drawers. So that term Bombay refers to the flaring that takes place on the side of the chest and then in the middle of the chest. So once again, it's referred to as a Bombay shape. With the Italian Rococo time period, we see the introduction of the cabriole leg. The cabriole leg is formed to resemble a capering animal. The cabriole leg, with its distinctive knee form, is a strong characteristic of the Rococo period. In looking at this chair, we see the cabriole leg with a scroll foot resting on a block of wood that we call a shoe. Also notable are the scrolled arm supports that are set back from the front seat to accommodate the full skirts worn by the ladies of this time period. This bureau cabinet, improperly called in Italy trumeau, was the most important piece of furniture in the palaces of Venetian aristocrats. It's called trumeau because of the two mirrored panels. Also take a look because this piece incorporates the technique of lacca contrafatta. And once again, lacca contrafatta was a technique that was developed as a cheaper and faster method of furniture decoration, which creates luxuriant results without the need to employ painters. This slide illustrates just another example of lacca contrafatta. You can see on the right the detail of the area that is outlined in red. So take a detailed look at the intricacies of the cutouts that were used and applied on the gesso ground and then varnished. This is what modern transportation looked like in the 18th century. This particular seating piece is known as a sedan. It's enclosed on all four sides with a domed roof. On the back, we can see the family crest of arms. We also, on the sides, can see two poles that were used for bearing the chair. Inside, there would have been a narrow seat with a cushion and also the use of draperies. So what about this ride, huh? As you can see by this slide, the desire for lacquered effects was not relegated to just furniture. We'll talk more about the use of lacquer when we explore the French Rococo time period. That's it for now in the Italian Rococo. See you later. Bye-bye.